come in and out, we're going to use this exit side over here, right? And then you're going to be, in order to get... Well, what's your last name? How old are you, ma'am?
One patient.
Yeah, Roger, so that makes 2 patients.
So I'm going to hand you this information sheet.
That came out to around it was between like $800, $900.
So the process is vehicles will come in, they're going to go to our entry control point / our screening. We'll ask them a series of questions, screening questionnaire. Given the results of that, then we'll either send them to the yes line or to the no line. So in the yes line, they're going to go to a collection point. From there, someone's going to direct them to an actual collection lane. We have several lanes set up with personnel staffed to be able to collect that sample and directly input it into the system. Once that sample is collected and input into the system, the provider and or medical personnel will give further guidance as far as quarantining / isolation procedures, as well as when they can expect the results to come back. And as of right now, we're looking at results being back between 7 to 10 days, depending, on the laboratory.
So as more folks get tested, we expect that the labs that we send them to will get backlogged a little bit. On average, it's been taking about 7 days, so 5 to 7 days. Right now, we have 3 different labs that we're sending them to. So of course, we're nested with the Georgia Public Health. So some of those tests we're sending off there. Some of them we're doing at local military treatment facilities, and then of course we're also using some private contractors in the community. So we have an appointment line, which is part of our normal process for TRICARE beneficiaries to get an appointment with their primary care manager. So if patients are concerned, they can just call the call center. We have nurses specifically at the call center that will, all these phone calls for coronavirus will be screened, and then they are told to go based on where they live, which testing site is more feasible for them. So if they live in Savannah area, but they maybe are stationed down at Fort Stewart, it makes more sense just to come to the Hunter one so you don't have to drive all the way down to Fort Stewart. So again, anyone who is a TRICARE beneficiary is available for it. They just call the call center, which is normal what they do to make a PCM appointment, and then they will be routed to one of the screening sites. We are very concerned, of course, with not only the health care of our citizens and our beneficiaries, but we also have to maintain our readiness posture. And so one of the concerns is that we need to make sure that our active duty population is ready to deploy and to go down range. So we take this very seriously. So we also have that additional, mission to make sure that this is what the Army does. This is what we do: is we go off and we fight. And so we need to make sure that our soldiers are ready to do that. So that's why we're taking this maybe a little bit more serious than some of the civilian areas are, because we have to maintain our mission readiness.
They want to get screened. They ask those questions pertaining to them as well as loved ones when they come through. We try and give them the best education we can. So far, we've been doing a pretty good job. I think it's very beneficial because they get education, if nothing else, and they understand what's going on instead of being lost. Some of those questions that people want to ask, they're afraid to ask, but they can come through and they can ask us, and we can give them the best information possible. We come out, we do what we got to do, stay motivated. We're just trying to help the community as a whole. For me, it's part of the Army. You got to do what you got to do to help others. One team, one fight. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. It's one part of the green machine. That's how we do it. Educate yourself on what's going on around you. Situational awareness is an amazing concept. You have to know. Don't go off what he said, she said. You want to know factual stuff. If you can get the information, get the information, but you have to read up on it. If your doctor gives you information, listen to it. Take heed to what they're saying, practice precautions, and do what you need to do.